Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. It is the Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, and it is snowing outside. So I thought, let's check out the greenhouse, see what it looks like when it's snowing. Let's go look at the garden just really quick. You know, the rhubarb out here, I just did a video on that yesterday. It loves the snow. It's not afraid of the hail. So I'm gonna flip the camera real quick, show you the rhubarb. Then we're gonna go step in the underground greenhouse real quick and check out what's it like in the underground greenhouse when it's snowing outside. Okay, so here's the rhubarb. You can see it's thinned out from picking it yesterday. If you look over here, we've got the strawberry plants. Should I cover those? I don't think so. Strawberry plants are pretty tough. I did go through and trim out the blackberry and raspberry plants. I did a lot of weeding out here as well. So you can see that looks pretty good. You can see our little peach trees here, the little new baby right back here. That's our new baby, planted at the end of last year. Hopefully that baby grows nice. But here's the underground greenhouse. You can see the roof slopes down towards us here. And I've got some buckets down here that catches some water for us. So obviously it's freezing out here, but what's it like inside the underground greenhouse? Let's go check it out. If you're outside gardening a lot, you need some cool boots just like this. Yeah, you can see there, got my rubber boots on. What's nice about those is, you can see, got a big old puddle right here, and it doesn't matter. We just step right in it. We got some water collecting in the buckets there. Okay, whew. Freezing out there. Inside here, you can see it is about 65 degrees. So 65 degrees isn't really warm, but it feels warm compared to what it feels like out there. I'm guessing this heater is going to be coming on tonight, so I'm glad I kept my heat shields here, and I put these heat shields here to protect these plants back here. I'll explain that here in a second. So the first year I put in the heater, it toasted the orange tree right here. So I've got these shields right here, and that reflects the heat out around the room like this, so it's not just all pounding one thing. Also in the last video, I did not give close-ups of what's growing in here. So you see how awesome everything's looking, and I've got some good news on the grapefruit tree. I'm really excited about it, so we'll check that out in just a second. You'll notice I've got these plants here kind of lined up here, and the reason being is when it rains or snows outside, we get drippage from the roof right along this little line right here, so I can get some free water. I've got my 3 banana plants here. That excites me more than anything else. I have my mom taking care of banana plant number 4 because she's really good with plants. You see how beautiful these plants are growing. And in the future, very near future, I'll be planting them down in here. I'm just waiting for them to get a little bit bigger to make sure they get enough sun. Got the citrus trees here behind me. This is an orange tree. I have a grapefruit tree, another orange tree. Back in the corner is a lemon tree, a lime tree, and then we have the lilyquoi bush back there in the corner. You guys are always welcome to give me advice or ask me questions. So this is orange tree number 1. It has never produced for me. I have seen tiny little oranges grow in here, but they tend to fall off because the leaves are looking kind of yellowish down here. But the new growth, like you can see back over here, looks a little bit better. And that's because I have been putting nutrients in the soil this year, but I probably still need to add more. And there's a lot going on here with the grapefruit tree. You can see I've used some ropes to kind of tie it up, put this board in here to kind of hold up this branch because there was a bunch of grapefruits growing on it. But if you zoom in here, you can see they're all missing. A lot of the grapefruits have fallen off, but not all of them. Okay, so let's go to the photographs to kind of show you what's going on here. Just put my hand in the picture so you can see about where these are as far as size goes. And I think I have a couple dozen growing on here, so I'm not getting my hopes up that I'm gonna get some grapefruits off this tree, but we did one year and they were absolutely amazing. They were massive and sweet, so I'm very prayerful that I'll get something off this grapefruit tree this year. Here you can see, you know, that one in the top right corner is black and dead, and you can see that hole right there in the middle where one has just fallen out, and we've seen a lot of that, unfortunately. Moving further down the line here to the other orange tree. Once again, this tree has not produced any oranges either yet, but this one is giving us some hopes, and I'll show you. Once again, I'm gonna take some pictures here so you can see what's going on here. There's actually not a whole lot, but if you look up here on this very top branch, we've got some little oranges growing up there, and I'm very hopeful this gives us something. Those 3 oranges are all up on that one branch right here, and I'm hoping that there are other oranges I haven't seen yet on that tree. Back here, we have the lemon tree, and I'm guessing for the first year ever, we're actually gonna get lemons off this tree. Okay, so there's actually a lot going on with this lemon tree. You can see right here, we got some fresh growth. I got some new flowers blooming on here. Look back here, look how pretty these ones are. Move this branch in. We got tons of lemons growing on here. Look at this. Look how big these guys are up here. And then we've got lemons all the way back over there. I don't know if you can see them, but you see lemons growing back in here as well. So this tree, we've got a couple dozen lemons growing on this as well. This is the lime tree. It has produced hundreds of limes for us. It's been an amazing plant or tree here in the greenhouse. Right now, it's in the reset. So basically, all the limes, as far as I know, are gone. Looking at the top of the tree here where I trimmed it a couple weeks ago, you can see there is a ton of new growth up here. And then this is the lilikoi plant, which is a tropical passion fruit in Hawaii. I kind of like them. They're fun little fruit. We had flowers last year, but we never got any fruit. Kind of sad. Down here, we've got a nice big strawberry plant. This is the pineapple plant. It's been in the ground for more than 2 years and no pineapples, so I'm starting to lose hope. And then if you look over here, you can see we've got some tomato plants that will be going out into the garden, hopefully soon because they're getting so big. There's another one right back over here. And this strawberry plant has produced like crazy this year, but here's the problem. Look at this. Look at all the potato bugs that have gotten on there. That is so frustrating. These bugs drive me crazy. It's a nonstop battle. Okay, my strawberry plants have done a lot better when I've hung them over a bar like this. The bugs have a little bit tougher time getting to them. Like on the rock over here, you can see this one, and they just climbing up the rock and right onto that thing. There's so many bugs in there. Matter of fact, if you look really closely, I'm pretty sure there's a slug down inside of that strawberry. A little jerk. You know what's really cool is this right here. I don't know if you can see this. I'll probably take a picture and zoom in so you can see on the picture, but right there, you've got a little praying mantis. Last year when I was weeding, I caught a couple of giant praying mantises, put them in here. I'm pretty sure they laid eggs, and I've got little baby praying mantises running around in here. And this is probably like the 5th or 6th one I've seen this year. So I'm super excited for that. They're gonna take care of some bugs for me, but I need to think of something else because they're not doing enough. I'm just gonna remove this strawberry. Hopefully all the bugs don't jump off as soon as I grab it, but I don't wanna keep feeding them because they'll just keep making more. So hopefully I get most of them to fall off into there. See, there's a couple of slugs down in there. Because I love my strawberries, they really are my favorite thing here in the greenhouse. You can see I got my ripe ones right there. I'm gonna take one of those home with me right now. And then look, I got these 3 right here. Hopefully by hanging those 3 little beauties off the rail like that, it'll keep all those little troublemakers away. Now before I head inside, that baby looks good to me, so I'm gonna take her off, take her inside the house, and we can give that baby a go. Okay, here we go. Back out into the snow. Got my buckets there back in place again. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Once again, if you have any questions or suggestions, I'd love to hear from the community. Love to chat with you. Other than that, thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos, and we'll see you around.